Well, hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon. I hear you. You are, it seems like everything in your life, it seems like it's crumbling and you have been hearing that, people saying that this is God. This is this is all for the good. And you're thinking the hell it is. You're thinking no way that is this is God. But I want you to know something that it is the process of your restoration. It is the process of your return. It is the process of your evolution, as I like to say. This is exactly what's going on. It seems like in your life is a personal, like you're going through your own personal pandemic. You're not looking at everybody else. You're looking at your own life. You don't have to watch the news. You're watching the news in your own life. You don't have to get on social media and be a part of the charades and people passing along negativity. You're looking at your own life. And baby, I want you to know that I know I've been there. I've been there. I had my own personal pandemic with 2 children. And I remember Divine talking to me and saying to me, you will fall and rise before men. It's not about you, and your children must experience it too. I remember in that moment in my great room on the other side of the room, when I don't remember when I got on the other side of the room because it was in the middle of the night. I remember falling asleep in my recliner and waking up against the wall in a tearing position as if I was at an altar at a church. Because when I went to bed, I know it was on my mind. What am I going to do? Because the whole market had fallen. My investment and consulting firm was getting ready to be closed because there was nothing that could save it because the industry was falling. I didn't have anything to hold on to but God. But God. That was the first time that I remember intention. Wow, do I feel like emotion? I'm feeling your emotion, baby. Listen to me. I remember the first time that I intentionally chose to listen because I had no other choice. What am I gonna do? Right? And I'm going to tell you something, baby. I listened to God tell me where to go, what to ask them, what time. Every step of the way I was, okay, so as I'm crying profusely, just crying and crying, God, what do you want me to do? Okay, you want me to, him? What? Ask that. It was a client that became my friend, older Lebanese man. The rams in your bush are not familiar. It's that one that you would never imagine. Divine is going to send you into certain places that you would never be able to you wouldn't have come up with it. This week I've been feeling this. You're going back and forth, contemplating the guidance. Going between the symptoms of anxiety and fear and feeling like you don't know exactly what to do because it is so far fetched from what you would do. I want you to know that it is okay. It's a part of the process. I compare this to the process of spiritual pregnancy that I describe and introduced in the book, Pregnant in the Spirit. In that first period, when the objective is to listen and follow instructions. And you've never done it quite like this before. And it's really something, right? You can't talk to anybody about this. Who's gonna listen? Because your vision is your vision, your purpose is your life's true purpose. That's what it is. And it's not for you to talk to anyone really, because it is for you now to go inside. It is for you to go inward. It is for you to go to God. You hear this song in the background? I wrote this song. I wrote this song, and this is a cover version of the song that is being played right now. This poured out of me at a time that it felt like I was at my lowest. Beyond the personal pandemic when my children were quite younger in the past, just a few years ago. And I want you to know, if you listen and you follow, things are going to happen in a way that man could not have helped you. And you need to hear this. Man can't help you with this one, but God can. God moved me out of the house that I had built, didn't tell my children at first, into a home that had been on the cover of Better Homes and Gardens. But God told me to go to this friend who wasn't like a friend like that. He was a client of a client. But God said, call them. Something that had happened 2 years before, and I thought this person must be insane to allow for this particular deal to go through the crack. How could they? And it was really because it was a part of the process. It was there for me and my children. They call him Uncle to this day. I am telling you, I remember when they sat across from me, because I had this plan. I was quite embarrassed to come to them with this thing that God said, go to them and ask them and go to this place. I was guided to the Starbucks on Maple and Lasser in Bloomfield Hills, where I frequent. And God told me what time and what day, and I did it. And in that moment, I remember that feisty Lebanese man who, when we first talked, he hung up on me. I called him back. Was it a disconnect? So just to say, he was feisty and arrogant and this and that. And that man, when I told him my circumstance, I was so embarrassed because I was getting ready to lose everything. I couldn't hold it any longer. And you know what? As that tear fell, he said, you know, Princess, you're a nice lady. Come get your keys on Wednesday. You understand? If you would just trust, you're going to find yourself in a position that you'll only be able to give a testimony about, because you won't be able to really explain it. You will not be able to describe what has happened in your life, but to say, but God. Our divine source energy moved in a mighty way, and our spirit team, our ancestors and spirit guides, yes, the best team, the best workers you could ever have, working full time for you, because you're great and you're special. You're so awesome. For a purpose, name on high, we lift your holy name. I'm telling you, I want you to just give God praise. This is a resurrection in your life, but you're going to have to take this leap of faith. And for many of you, the leap of faith is to trust. The leap of faith is to move away from all of this third dimensional way of thinking and to step in a way of a new, something brand new, something that is so far-fetched from what you've known as the truth. So that you can even come to discover a greater you and a greater divine source energy. True love. Yeah, not fear, but true love. True joy and true happiness. You will gain clarity. You will have clarity. I know you don't, in case you haven't listened to my other videos, this is the prayer I want you to pray. God, whatever your desire is regarding my life, let it become strongly my desire. And so shall my plans be established and succeed. Amen. And so it is. You hear me? Whatever your desire is regarding my life, let it become strongly my desire. And so shall my plans be established and succeed. Amen. And so it is. I want you to be still after that. Don't try to, what is it? What is it? I don't want you to do that. Because divine is going to guide you into the way, step by step, day by day, moment by moment, into the direction that you are to, that you were chosen for, that your soul is here for. The reason your soul chose you. Your soul chose you phenomenally, intentionally. Because you have, in that DNA that you're mixed up in and all of that great stuff, right? You have what it needs for it to flow through. So you are going to, after you pray that, I want you to be still. I want you to write down on a sheet of paper. Get your little notebook. And I want you to write down what it is that you want. What do you feel strongly inside of you? So that we can get on the direction that you're supposed to be going. Because chasing the dollar, chasing the almighty dollar and the whole intention and the plan of what has been traditionally known as the way, white picket fence, graduate from school and get your degree and this, that, and the third, and then you're going to, all of that, that's not the way per se. Everybody is not supposed to go to college. Everybody didn't come from a silver spoon in their mouth. Everybody wasn't raised in the church. Everybody doesn't feel like they need to go to the church or the mosque or anything, right? But what we do know is that God is the source of the vision of humankind. And you, my baby, if you came here, you were divinely guided here. And you know what that means? That means that you are of the origin of divine source energy. You're just wanting to be guided. And I'm telling you, this is your time, baby. So I want you to get your notebook. I want you to write down what it is that you want. And then I want you to take some time over the next few days. I want you to vision it. I want you to feel it. Allow yourself to get into the bucket seat of that feeling, of that vision that you want. And I want you to stay there. I want you to embrace that moment, embrace that vision. Because everything that has happened to you, it is for a purpose, baby. It's not for naught. You are exceptional. I don't give a damn what anybody has ever said. You're exceptional. You're exceptional. And I know that. Hi. Yes, you are exceptional. You are lovely, beautiful, wonderfully made. Yes. I want you to write it down, make it clear. Not a dissertation, line by line. And then I want you to use that as your focus. That's your focus. Just, you stay focused on that. When it gets tough, Go back to your vision. You have to retrain your brain. No. We're not going there. I'm not getting ready to rest in the ambiance of defeat. No. Go back to that feeling. See, once you create the image of your mind of the vision item that you have, take it line by line. You want an office. You want to help many people. Your vision is personal to you. It's not a collective event. This is not a church. Okay, you go to church, you go to the school, you work in your community, that's fine. And that's great. I trust that is how you've been guided and not doing it for show. Some things we do just because that's our makeup. We were born like that. You get what I'm saying? You don't have to do any work to it. It just is what it is. That's a personality that came with you. But then there are those that you have personalities that conflict with who you truly desire to be. So then you have to set an intention to go further, to go beyond what is in front of you, what is all about you, right? And recreate something else, something new. This is you. How you want to be? How you gonna do it? How you want to be that you are? How you gonna do that? I want you to vision it, feel it. Then I want you to get excited about it. And every time anything that comes outside of that, what's gonna happen? No, it doesn't come like overnight. No, it's not like that. You know what I'm saying? A colonel didn't become a colonel because the colonel just wanted to be a colonel and became a colonel. The colonel fought wars, got wounded, and lived to tell the story. That's what the colonel did, okay? So you, my baby, you are absolutely awesome. You're amazing. I love you. Baby, I love you. I choose to be guided. Ooh, I love you so much. I love you so much. We're going to go out on this note. I got another one for you. Let me see if I can pull this up. It's probably not, I don't know if I have time. Let's see. Good. Good. Y'all just listening to little peeks of the Soul's Journey collection. I'm a singer and songwriter too, right? But I channel music. I don't write it. I channel it. The song just comes out. All I can say, it's been all right. Yeah. Good. I'm telling you, y'all don't know. Hey, look, you are not alone. You're going to be sitting right there. You're going to be doing this too. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Oh. Through all my golden years. Yeah. I could be. I'm telling you, through the pains, through the joy that it brought me. Good, baby. Good. Good, baby. Yeah. Da-da-da. the pain. Do it all again. This is another cover of I'm Good. Yee. Hey. Good, yeah. Good, baby.
Some things might be a little over there.
Yeah.
Inside I realize.
Yeah.
Stronger and wiser and powerful and beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm all of that. Just be glad. Thank you. Yeah. Watch what's doing to me, yeah.
Good. Come on now. Come on, y'all. I want y'all to stand up. Because guess what? Listen. We're going to go out on this one. And I want you to look up Cat Eyes. This song is called Cat Eyes. It's a cover. And I'm just, we're playing right now. But I want you to look up the spiritual meaning of cat eyes. Transformation. It is so for you. So cat eyes, baby, that's what you are. Yeah.
So I realized as I take a photograph and notice that my eyes were cat's eyes. I am the embodiment of love, the embodiment of peace. I am the embodiment of protection. I am protected. I am mystical. I am independent and mysterious. I know things that humans typically wouldn't know because I am. My eyes are cat's eyes, baby.
Hey.
My eyes are cat's eyes, baby.
That's what you are.
And one of the things that I realize is that no matter what, there's not much you can realize through the lens of somebody else's eyes. My eyes are cat's eyes, baby. My eyes are cat's eyes.
That's what you are. Yeah.